Oh, wait, we're doing this thing. Do you have your item?
This is my item.
Oh, no, I was going to show off con merch.
Oh!
Just one con merch item.
Should I show off 609?
Hey,
That would be fun.
Unless you're gay.
No, fuck you! You
Bark.
can't be in the cold open!
Hello there. I'm Bark.
I'm Bark. And with us today is Meow.
Meow, damn you!
Meow! Hello, yes,
Hi.
we are at Anthrocon. I don't know why I said
Anthrocon.
it with that weird emphasis, but yeah, we're it is Sunday night at Anthrocon. We're actually recording this right before we're gonna do the meetup, and
So, there'll be a meetup.
there'll be a meetup. Woo! I mean, you guys are hearing about this. My toe is sticking out of my sock. You guys are hearing about this way too late, but
Yeah, where were you?
yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Anyway, this is Solis.
Uh-uh.
I'm Misha.
Bark.
I think we already addressed that, but yeah. We wanted to do a live episode with us. Ruby unfortunately could not make it. They made the conscious decision to get hit by a car a few weeks ago, and their leg is
Frogger.
injured, but they are getting better. So
Froggers for video games, not for real life.
yeah, they just didn't want to see us.
That's why I think.
Yeah, they did it
Personally.
on purpose. Yeah,
I've met Ruby many times, but this time Ruby's like, nah, fuck that guy.
it was probably me, honestly.
It was you.
Damn, you're not supposed to agree.
I mean, you kind of smell like cheese. It's weird.
What?
No, like, only people that have met you at this con can refute that.
I know.
They're like, no, he smells
Fucking
great.
Pip the Badger's
The
gonna
really
comment,
funny thing
he
is-
did smell kind of like cheese.
It'd be really funny though if somebody comes in and they're just like, you smelled great. And you're like, wait.
Okay, let me be real for a second though. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm gonna mention the fursuit parade, but I was standing in line for that for
Oh,
like
God.
2 hours.
Yeah,
but
I dipped.
but
I'll explain why I dipped too.
Yeah, no. Standing in line for that, and I kept smelling like someone just smelled like ass, and my immediate thought is it's me because I'm sweating up a storm. I'm sweating up right now, and so occasionally like when no one's looking, or there was so many people, somebody probably saw me, but I was like, and like every single time it smelled fine. I get back to the apartment, and I sniff my armpits, and I smell great. It was someone else the entire
Somebody
time.
else. Oh, I do. I love that.
But it was always around me, so I was like, it's gotta be me.
There
But
was
it
somebody
wasn't.
that had not wiped their ass all con.
Yeah, it was just... Wash your ass if you're watching this, by
Please
the way.
God.
Especially at a con, dude.
Change your underwear.
Change
you
your
fuckers.
underwear. Change your diaper. Change whatever you gotta change.
If you're taking offense to this, you're the problem. This is your call out.
We can't do live videos, man. This is
funny.
all over
I
the
love
place
it.
already.
All right, so Anthrocon 2024, we finally have met in person.
Yes, that was so exciting.
Just slightly over, I'd say, a year and 2 months since we really started talking and hanging out.
Yeah.
Because hi Uno.
Hi,
We've been high.
Uno was a vibe. Argo's off camera, but he was actually there for
Hi, I'm Argo.
Yes.
Argo's
Argo
here.
at the
Argo's
same
our
time.
sound guy for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here.
He hit record.
I hit record.
Very important
this
job.
podcast would not have started without me.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
saying.
did hit record.
I pressed record.
Okay.
It's recording.
Is
It's
the metronome thing lit up? It should not be.
It's not lit up.
Cool.
It's got numbers going though.
It's just it's GarageBand, so it thinks we're recording music.
So this is
This
the,
is music.
this is
What do
the
you
setup.
We could add autotune. Oh, dude, editing Gary. Go back in the GarageBand file and add autotune for this part, and
It's
just
you,
like
chat.
just have it's you guys. But yeah, so I guess we'll just go through briefly talk about how the con went.
Well, let's open up with, how is your experience at Anthrocon different than other cons? Because you haven't gone to a big con yet, which I
No.
think. See, I think closing ceremonies was at 5.
We missed it. We're doing
Yeah.
this right at closing ceremonies, by the way.
Somebody said only 17, which is people are
17,000?
Yeah, which people were thinking was higher than.
Ooh, that was
we were
only
thinking 18 to
17,000?
20, and I think it's only going to be 17 now. We'll see.
I was gonna say editing Misha.
We'll find the real number
Put the
in
tweet.
a day.
Yeah, put the tweet right here because this episode will come out in time. If it's over 20,
Hi, future.
I was gonna say if it's over 20,000, I will chug a buzzball before the next afterburn.
Oh shit! I'll celebrate. That'll be the first con to ever crack 20.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
So,
But yeah,
fucking-
so I've only been to 2 other cons. One of which was Spokanthro in 2019. That was around 248 people, I think. and it was a debut con.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So, and then I went to Furlandia in 2023, which was 1,000 people, which actually doubled in size in 2024.
Yeah, wow.
They got 2,000 this year. Didn't make it that this year though. So Anthrocon with apparently 17,000 people is a bit of a step up.
At minimum.
At minimum.
That's pre-reg. We've already heard pre-reg numbers are in that range. So
Yeah.
we already know it blew FWA out of the water.
Yeah.
And it also blew last year's numbers out of the water at 13.
Yeah, it was just so yeah. How it was different, there's just a billion and one things were different. At Furlandia, like I mentioned, I felt like I kind of did everything I wanted to, and there was so much like leeway. There was
Like
so much
leisure
like
time?
Yeah. I have had next to no leisure time this con.
I took a nap today, which is surprising for me
was gonna
because you
say-
don't have time to take naps here.
I took one nap and it was on accident. I did not plan that nap. And just like I'm seeing so many friends, I'm seeing so many people I've wanted to meet. Like, Pip the Badger was here. We saw him at the block party. Yeah,
Block party.
Is where we finally met him. Okay, Pip, I'm sorry. We saw you suiting around the day before, but you looked like you were busy, so we just kind of kept walking.
Well,
Apologies.
we were also busy.
We were also busy, yeah.
So
Apologies.
it's one of those things where, like, they were off in the distance. We're like, oh, shit, there's Pip. But they're walking away from where we're going.
No, yeah.
And, yeah.
Today I got to meet one of my good friends, Coda, the dragon. He does TikToks. And him and I have been chatting because we're both really into music.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
That was
and so, yeah.
I was hungry and tired. And I
I'm
wanted
so
Red Bull.
No.
No, that just happens at cons. You
Yeah.
have to stop and have a conversation.
That's why when we stopped to talk to Rezi, who we also met, by the way. Hi, Rezi, if you're watching this. I was like, okay, Argo's gonna die if we don't get him food soon.
Yeah, that was like the fourth person we stopped to talk to. I was like,
Can
oh.
confirm, I almost died.
He did almost die. But yeah, it was just like, there were so many people. There's almost too many people because I didn't get to see and take pictures with everyone I wanted to.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, but like, everyone was just chatting, everyone was having a good time, and everyone was so nice. And just, I made a bunch of new friends. I chatted with a bunch of people I haven't ever met before. I am not a person that comes out of my shell and talks to people. And the fact that I was able to and was chatting with people this entire weekend, like, was crazy.
You're growing up, boy.
Grown up. No, I'm still shy as shit. That's why I started the YouTube thing, so they talk to me first. Which, by the way...
I talk at a camera.
Yeah. Getting fucking recognized is just as weird at a giant-ass con as it is at Furlandia, yeah.
I'm so much less popular than you in the current
I mean, you're
state
making
of things.
TikToks, so you're
And
gonna shoot
I
up.
did have somebody stop me for and saying I saw your TikToks and decided I wanted to make a suit. They made their own head, by the way. That's awesome. It's spooky fur. I remember your name. They stopped me and said, "Yeah, I saw your TikToks," which was like I only started back in March. And
Yeah.
they made a head and came to Anthrocon. I'm like, holy shit, that's
And it looked
fucking
good.
crazy. And
Eddie, Misha,
yeah.
put a picture of it? Maybe?
maybe I can send you it.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, put a picture of the
That's
head.
awesome.
It's crazy good quality. Like,
It looked awesome. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, I've been involved in other people's TikToks throughout the years, but I've had my TikTok account forever. I've just never made a TikTok until literally March of this year.
yeah,
I figured maybe the person ran into me on another TikTok page or something.
Ruby and I created a monster. But hey, you're having fun with it.
I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
People are having fun with it.
And like he said, he was inspired by the daily positivity post. So that's a good thing. Yeah.
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
That's why we do this.
Yeah.
There's been multiple of you, by the way, that have stopped me and said, "Hey, Solis, I watch Bark Bark Meow," and that is like my new kink. Bleep that.
No, I'm not bleeping that.
No, it's. I'm actually like, out of all the things I've done, YouTube, Twitch, now TikTok, and other content things I've done throughout my years, this project, the podcast, is like by far my most favorite. And now that people are like, because even at MFF we had some people saying that.
Yeah, no, that's
and,
crazy.
And having it happen here as well is just like, because not all of you are in the chat, like in the premieres talking to us or catching the afterbarks and talking to us, and sometimes you're not even in the comments, you're just the listener, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But to hear you say that is just like, I don't know, man, it's amazing, and it makes me want to do more.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, no, that's what was I gonna say? Yeah, we started this a year ago. Roughly a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
And look where we are now, buddy. Look at this.
We're meeting.
We're meeting, and we're recording with a broom behind us with our mic.
You're gonna see my footage of our setup.
Our mic taped to a fucking solo.
I'm a genius, and you know it.
Yeah. Dude,
this is peak content.
This is
here.
great. It should be in the shop, but if not, editing Misha put a video of it.
Peak
but
content.
This is like the best thing we've ever done.
And if you don't know this, any furry YouTuber you've ever watched that's done con videos does setups like this. When I filmed with the last time I was here in 2019, I filmed with somebody, and we used a pile of books to prop up the phone to record and shit. Right now, you're propped up by a Bose speaker.
You're propped up by a Bose speaker. We've got my Phantom box over here. My laptop is on the ground.
Now, this is the best mic I've recorded on at a con.
Really?
Yeah, we don't normally bring good equipment.
Oh, well.
When you said that, I was like, shit, I thought we were just going to bring like a blue snowball or something really quick.
No. I come prepared.
So, I agree, and I'm in the same boat. Con has no, like, the fear of missing out is what the FOMO that people deal with at these con, or not coming to this con. There's actually FOMO at this con, because there's usually several things happening at once, and you have to pick and choose. Are you going to go hang out with this group of friends? Are you going to go to the waterfront? Or are you going to go to a panel? Or are you going to go to this? Going to do that? And then there's also the fact that if you do like I did today, where I like slept for an hour and a half and took a nap, I missed out people I could have been talking to, maybe new friends.
Yeah. And
there is a FOMO to that, and it does suck. So it does drive you to usually push yourself pretty hard.
I was up until like 3 in the morning last night. You were too. You replied to me right before I fell asleep.
I haven't gone to bed before 3:30.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to bed early the first day.
And I've gotten up every day around 9.
I went to bed early the first day.
So I've not been following the 6-hour sleep rule.
Well, 3 to 9. Oh, after 3.
3:30 to 9. So it's about 5.5.
The first night, so Friday to Saturday, I went to bed at like, I want to say like midnight or 11.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like, that was my first time sleeping in a bed in the past like 2 or 3 days. Because like, or not 2 or 3 days. It was like...
It's like a day.
Thursday,
Doesn't matter.
Thursday
It feels
night.
like a long fucking day when you're awake for all of the hours of that day.
Like, Thursday through Friday, I got 1 hour of sleep on a flight on the way to AC.
Yeah, you were really tired. I'm shocked you were up as late you were.
I'm a
you went hard.
Animal. Yeah, I did. And then Saturday was my night to get drunk, and so is tonight, possibly. I don't know.
I'm getting high.
I have a lot of shit. We have a lot of vodka to pop off.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
No, that needs to leave the room and not come back somehow.
We gotta dispose of that somehow.
So I figured I wanted to get your little input on how you thought Anthrocon is different than the other cons, but let's do like a little breakdown. Thursday, I got here Thursday.
I wasn't here.
I got in.
I was on a plane.
Went straight out. I had to deal with an issue. Then immediately after that issue, it took about an hour or so. Started hanging out with people, having a good time. What did I do Thursday? Wow.
I don't know.
It's hard.
You stood in a line? No, you didn't.
No, I screwed around till about 8, and I was going to go stand in Reg line, which was like 5 hours long. Multiples were over 5 hour in line. And they had already shut down the line because the line was so long that was going to take them past the closing of the line, which was at 10.
Yeah.
They weren't letting people get in line till 10. They were closing it off so that people could be done at registration at 10.
Yeah.
And I don't even think they got to it at that time. I think it lasted a little bit longer.
Yeah. Because that's not fair to the volunteers if they have to stay past the time that they were scheduled.
I have my whole set of issues, and we can talk about this on Afterbark because they had an on-site reg line which was shorter. I could have paid $80 and gotten to the on-site reg line. If you have a line that long in pre-reg, it sounds like on-site shouldn't be a thing that day.
Yeah, or just like
you gotta take care of the other people.
Have less on-site.
They even admitted to it.
Oh, that's good.
Uncle Kage came out about it during, I think, open ceremonies or something. They said the reg that worked last year did not work this year.
Got it.
It also got like an extra 3,000 or 4,000 people, and probably minimum, added to this. So
yeah,
just is what it is.
It's a live and learn.
But yeah, I ended up hanging out with some people and drinking on Thursday, and then had a one-room party, and then I ended up going to a local room party upstairs. And that's when I did a bit. They caught me in the hallway because the room had gotten hot.
No.
And I went to run away as a bit because they said, Solis! I'm like, oh, shoot! Turn around and run away. And I twisted my right ankle. And it twisted it good, and it wasn't good.
Damn.
And I've been dealing with that the whole con. It's not as bad today.
That's good.
But I also haven't really let it rest. It just kept going.
Yeah.
Friday morning, I twisted it 2 more times.
Yeah.
was great.
I was responsible for one of those, apparently, when we were hugging.
Dad, okay, you were the person I was hugging. 'Cause
Yeah, that was
I
me.
went to do a weird thing with my, like, I kind of went up on my, like, tippy toe.
Yeah.
And my ankle just, like, went, eh.
Yeah.
And I was like, ow? Why?
What
Not
the
again.
fuck? Yeah.
It's like when you bite your cheek and then you bite it, like, 3 more times.
Biting my cheek is, like... it's the quickest way to make me just, like, irrationally upset.
That's probably my most violent reaction.
Yes! Same here, God. I'm like...
I've bitten my tongue and punched something before.
Yes!
And I
same
don't
here.
punch shit. I never punch shit.
No. It's like I've been eating for 27 years of my life. Why am I still doing this? Why is this still something that
And it
goes wrong?
hurts so much.
It does! God! And then it swells up, so you bite it again.
I know, it swells up and you bite
Anyway,
it again. That's
not
painful.
the point. Not the point.
But no, yeah, so I dealt with that. Friday morning was meh. Went to Reg Line, took me like 20 fucking minutes. It was so quick.
Yeah.
I don't know why it worked out. I was late. It was like 9:30. People were supposed to be able to line, like the line was supposed to start, they're supposed to start processing at 9.
Yeah.
So I was like 30 minutes late to get in line already. And no, there was like no line. It took me like less than 20 minutes.
Jeez.
So I didn't wait for that shit. And then, then I just ran through Dealer's Den, got some, that's why I met up with you. Not, like, at some point we went straight to Dealer's.
We met up at the hotel.
Did we?
Yeah, because that's where I hugged you.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah,
You came
'cause
over here.
Our hotels were, like, across the block from each other. Or, like, 1 block away.
And then I gave you a hug.
Yes.
Wink.
No wink. We could have.
No. No, you had something to pick up and hug, and then we went to Dealers.
Oh, yeah, that was why.
Then we went to Dealers, and then Dealers was fun. There's holy shit. So that was another interesting thing. I haven't been to Anthrocon for 5 years. This Dealer's Den, there was a line for it, but when they opened Dealer's Den, they opened Dealer's Den.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before at any con so far, where they just opened the doors and said, go.
I almost feel like that's smarter with a con that big.
It's big enough, and their con space is big enough to hold all those people.
Yeah.
And it worked. Because I walked in, and even though there was however many thousands of us in there, because there was definitely, it was crowded.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't shoulder to shoulder. You could still navigate just fine.
Yeah.
And there was, holy shit, it was just working.
Yeah, there was ample
and
space.
I've never actually, like, out of all or dealers' dens, this one worked the best so far.
Yeah.
So I guess,
well, I don't
fuck
know.
Thursday Reg line, but other than that, they've been phenomenal. Except for shutting down the underground rave on last night.
Oh, we'll get to that in
I want to hear about it.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, it's amazing that the Reg line is gonna be one of the biggest things that people that weren't at the con are gonna say Anthrocon failed because of it.
Oh, guaranteed. You're gonna hear that.
And it was a Thursday problem, and then it wasn't a problem for the rest of the weekend.
Nope.
I agree. It fucking sucked.
I've already seen memes of it. They're like, oh, Reg or LineCon and shit. And I'm like, well, for the people that regged on Thursday, which is like really sad.
Oh, yeah.
It took me 20.
Good night, yeah. Argo and I regged on Friday morning. We got there. There was nobody. We started like zigzagging through the ribbons, and then it was like, oh, we could just cut through the side, and we did. And we got up there, got registered, got our badges, and we were out of there in like 5 minutes.
The non-pre-reg line was a mess, though. It
Yeah.
was still like packed the whole like back half of the room.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
But we were fine. There was
How does that flip?
Nobody was in the
Day one, pre-reg was awful, but on-site was fine.
I don't
Flip
know.
it, pre-reg was done easy on Friday, but on-site was crazy. But yeah, so, I did that Saturday. Was another, I kind of looked at the I went down to the dealers for a little bit, but I actually spent a lot of time with Rezi, which I hope he watches this. But like, that is somebody, every big con like this, I always try to run into people, or you always run into people at cons, and you're going to find these people that you run into all the time, but you never get to spend time with them. And Rezi's been one of them, and it worked out to just have the conscious thought of like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to hang out.
Yeah.
So I just hung out with Rezi a lot on
go.
Saturday, and it was a vibe. We were watching the parade on a live stream.
Oh, nice.
In the courtyard, which is the block party is in the courtyard. The courtyard's in the block party. It's right there.
Yeah.
So we were watching that. We were waiting for that to end so we could do the block party, and then we went our separate ways, and I started having fun. Ended up at a couple room parties. We got kicked out of a dealer's den party. Because we were loud.
Yeah, dealers were trying to sleep.
Oops. I'm not.
Yeah, let's see. Friday, I went to the dealer's den. Obviously, picked up some cool stuff, which we will show off here in a second.
Yeah.
And then I suited around. I got recognized a lot. Holy shit, dude.
That was fun. Like
People
I
were-
made that. I was starting to make that comment. It was
Yeah.
funny being because I'm used to being stopped a lot. And
Yeah.
I was stopped a lot, but for a very different reason. Of Solis, it's been forever since
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
you were stopped by a bunch of
very much
friends.
so, which is a much more different way of how it used to be when I was making a lot of content on
Yeah.
YouTube and shit. Where it's like, Solis, I want. No, I was like, I got to sit back and just watch you.
Yeah, it
I was
was
like,
cool.
little guys getting.
It was
noticed.
cool, but I am a very shy person, and just like, I never know what to do, and it's always like, holy shit, people actually do watch what I do. Like, it really
I think
makes
that's
it
the
real.
coolest thing is
Yeah.
that you realize the reach that it has, and then
Yeah.
you can also say like, I didn't know you didn't know what to do. It's just say thank you.
I know, I do. It's just
simple.
like,
just like
Yeah.
thank you. I'm so happy that you like
Yeah.
my content,
yeah.
and they get all excited, and you're all excited, and
There we
there's
go.
hugs, and then you go back to their.
No, that was a you
Hey.
thing.
Shut up! Shut
Hey,
up!
yo!
Look! It was.
You really set
I'm a
yourself
bad
up.
person.
You really set yourself up for that one.
Am I a bad person? I asked
Am I
about
the
this.
asshole?
I asked if this was a bad person thing, and you didn't say no.
Editing
Or
Gary
you-
Subway Surfers in the bottom. Am I the asshole for?
Jingle, jingle.
Oh, no, you're fine.
So yeah, and then today so far, I was fucking dead. I got wasted last night. So I was a little hungover this morning. I honestly didn't do a whole lot.
I
You
can't
guys
talk
came
about-
over. I waited for you to come over,
True, yeah.
and then we kind of went and did some stuff.
I went to a non-existent
What did you
meetup that like.
You left.
There was a
yeah.
doggo. I swear to God, there was a doggo meetup at 11 a.m. I checked the schedule as I was at the convention center. Nothing. There was just dust.
Oh, I went and did another deal. We did dealers didn't run.
We did do a dealer's
Little
dinner.
dealers run. Then we came back to get food, and then I took a nap because I was still dying.
Do you want to show off what we got?
Yes, that's
Since
why.
we're
That's
talking
why I'm
about
kind of
the
leaning
dealers
into
den?
this.
Yeah.
We've bought plenty more,
Yeah.
but you're gonna have to watch his on Misha's channel,
To see all
the
that I
true
got.
Anthrocon recap.
Yeah, I
Of a
am
more
gonna make.
detailed because we're not going into all detail here.
Yeah. Well, we are running a little late, and we have to go to a meet and greet.
Yes, because
Um,
we're gonna have to try and run all the way over to the convention center to meet hopefully several of you.
Yeah, yeah. I got this from Roxy. I think is their
Roxy
name.
Kitsune
Yeah,
or
Roxy
whatever,
Kitsune. Yeah. I got a Lichen Rock print. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff. Am I showing off your print too? All right, give me your print.
Let's go!
All right, this was not from Roxy. I don't remember the artist of this one, unfortunately. Editing Misha, if you could find it, put it on the screen. But Argo got this Incineroar print.
I love Incineroar.
For completely normal
For
and moral
completely
reasons.
normal and innocent reasons.
I got a weighted creature, and that's what they're called. This thing
Yeah.
actually weighs like
It's heavy.
probably 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's
at
heavy.
least. Rezi said I should name him Blumpo. I'm not
Blumpo.
sold on it yet.
Yeah, chat. What do we name him?
I think Blumpo's a great name.
Blumpo isn't a bad name, but
He's my little raven guy.
yeah.
My book's over there. I bought a book. It's the
He bought-
Joaquin. I don't know how to say Baldwin.
Uh,
The Wolf of Wintervale
yeah,
book.
yeah.
It's a signed book, and it's cool because
Yeah.
I've been meaning to read it, and I like signed things.
Yeah, I was gonna get it the next
cool.
day, and they were sold out of books.
When I bought it, it was the second. It was the
Yeah,
second
yours
to
was-
last hard book.
Yeah.
Back from the first book, the second book's our hardbacks are already gone.
They were gone, yeah.
So-
But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of dealers. There was something for everybody.
To tell you this, dealers open on Friday. If you went Saturday, there was already sold out product.
Yeah.
Because this con is crazy, and it is. If you for sure want to go on a shopping spree, you have to go Friday because they will run out. People hit that shit so hard.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Tweet from Anthrocon themselves. Official attendance number 17,639.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Is that the biggest
I
one?
have some other.
Oh,
I have some other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we can post this. This will get posted back then and now here for
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Charity donation over $100,000 by
Gee.
attendees alone.
Jesus.
Wow.
Fursuit Parade had 3,371
Fuck.
fursuits.
3,371 fursuits.
Next year's theme from July 3rd through 6th is Deep Sea Adventures.
Okay.
We're so going, and I'm so excited. I'm
gonna be a deep sea otter.
Sweet.
I was gonna. That was something I was gonna ask towards the end. I was gonna be like, so are you gonna come back? Well, it looks like next year. That's already spoiled.
I'm actually talking to the jazz band director to see if I can join the jazz band, and I am definitely doing the fursuit parade or the marching band.
Up the You're gonna have to cut that. Okay. Experience wise, I've had there's a burger and beer or bar place in the main hotel at the Westin that's really good.
I never went.
Oh, it's really good.
We could go tonight, or we could go. I don't know.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get tacos tonight.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go get tacos. Yeah.
I ordered Thai place. We ordered a place called Mad Chicken.
Oh, don't get Mad Chicken.
It's bad chicken.
This is our official review. Do not get Mad Chicken. 0 out of... Well, okay, I'll give it 1. We ate it.
You're right. We ate it. But
2.
That's it.
I think we give them 2 out of 5.
I can't. Not with that mac and cheese.
The cheese curds were kind of bomb.
The cheese curds were fine, but the
1.5.
Mac and cheese was so bland.
The mac and cheese was kind of rough. Which is funny because it looks so good.
It looked good.
And then it was just like, man, this shit's
it's
kind of
like they colored some tofu but not real cheese and just put it in there. It was like the most bland shit I've ever had, which a little salt and pepper would have changed the life.
Yeah.
And that's the fact it didn't have a little salt and pepper in it.
Oh yeah. What's weird is the fucking pad thai place we just ordered from had the salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pad thai place was fucking great. I had that last night when I was crossed. Yeah. And you know. But
well, now they know.
well, if they know what that means.
I assume they do. But
adult
things. I can't
I'm
talk
responsible.
about. I can't talk about the adult things I was up to.
I'm responsible.
Cool. That
but food's been great. The block party had a random there was a bunch of food trucks and shit out there.
Oh yeah.
And this one place had mac and cheese egg rolls, and they were way better than it should have been.
That sounds good.
And I bought 2 because I thought they were going to be small. Well, I first went there because they were supposed to have fried rice, and the fried rice wasn't there. They were out. So they got hit hard. Yeah, so the egg rolls were like this long and like thick.
Hell yeah.
And it was awesome. I bought 2 of them. I was almost not able to eat both.
That's crazy.
But so yeah, that's what timer's happening. We are going to be doing a shorter episode.
Yeah.
Because we got, like you kind of mentioned, we need to rush off here immediately to go meet some of you. Yeah. Hopefully that will want to show up. Have anybody messaged the Discord?
No, I haven't checked the Discord.
All right. Well, talk for a moment.
I forgot to post it in the Discord.
I know, talk.
But yeah, so this was my first Anthrocon. This was my 3rd con. Easily one of the best weekends of my life. And I genuinely mean that. And just like getting to meet all of my friends that I've been seeing through a screen for the past few years since I joined the community, really. Getting to finally put names to faces and getting to hug them, getting to see them. I mean, fucking Solis right here is one of them.
Woo!
Woo! And just like being able to meet the people that watch the content I make, and it makes it so much more worth it. And just like I don't know how to say it without sounding like narcissistic, but it's just like it just really puts into perspective how much reach that what I do has, where it's like I make videos to hopefully make people have a better day, to give people something to watch, to give people something to do. And there are people who are now recognizing me at conventions and coming up and telling me, hey, I love what you do, I love your content, like, can we take a picture together? And it is so cool, and it is so sweet, and I love it so much, and it's just, yeah.
I think my favorite thing is when people come up and go, hey, you inspired me.
Yeah.
To do something.
Yeah.
That blows my mind, because that means I've caused you to want to go do something for yourself.
Yeah.
And it's been a positive experience, and I love that.
And it's just, yeah. This was easily, like, I would go as far as to say life-changing. Like, this was
I'm not gonna lie,
very high point in my life.
I started off strong. My first con was MFF 2018, which was the largest con of its size. It was like almost 10,000.
Yeah.
It was right before we started cracking 10K on conventions. And this one was 17, heading towards 20.
Sorry if you can hear the sirens.
So 6 years ago, we were at half of what the capacity is here right now. 9, so 18.
Yeah.
So yeah, roughly. It's doubled, and this con has doubled the size of my first con, and I thought that was big, and I thought that was insane. And all I can say is, I love it because there's a very rare chance to have so many people in the same spot. And also, we'll have to explain, downtown Pittsburgh feels safe.
I was just about to say, that's the other thing, is the community here. At every other con I've been to, which is only 2, but I imagine you can kind of vouch for this, it's mainly in the con space or in the hotel.
Even sometimes you get strange looks at hotels because people are not aware that you're going to be in town. And that still happens kind of here. But actually, most of the locals and most of the people, actually, Pittsburgh really relies on revenue from this weekend.
Yeah.
The local businesses make so much money off of us here. It's a ridiculous statistic.
It's just like...
A percentage that is like, wait, we bring that much in as tourists?
Yeah. And just like being surrounded by so many like-minded people and so many people who are just here to have a good time. Here to vibe, here to be themselves, here to be unapologetically them, here to meet people who are just like them, and it's such a good feeling.
No, my thing was like, I look back in 2019 and I'm like, was I stupid? Because I came back, walking back to the Omni Hotel, this is where we are, the William Penn Omni, by myself quite a bit. And I was like, was I stupid? Like, was I putting myself in danger? And every time I've been walking at, like, even 2-something in the fucking morning, there's just furries out.
See,
and it feels so much safe. Like, I have not felt at all a threat.
We took the shuttle at 2 in the morning because I didn't feel exactly safe about that. But
I've been feeling great.
But yeah, we're going to have to wrap up because we got to go to the meetup.
More drama, swords guy, roof guy. Quite a bit of other stuff on the afterbar.
Quite a bit of guys. Lots of guys.
I mean, you probably saw it on Twitter more than we've seen it in the con.
Yeah.
Just the natural thing. Online talks about it way more than in person.
But hey, bit of a shorter episode this time because it's live, and thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for watching us. Thanks so much for helping us do this.
Readout?
Oh fuck, we don't have the Patreon readout.
Suck.
Editing Misha.
Do a
very quick scroll of the Patreon.
We'll shout you out in the afterbar.
I am so sorry. Yeah, we'll shout it out in the afterbar. I didn't even think of that, man.
Oh, bro, I got you. Editing Misha, put up a picture of the meet because there's gonna be so many people at the meet.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to show off the people who do come meet us, which we're going to right now. If nobody shows up,
there's gonna be
I'm fair.
There's gonna be one person, and it's because he's gonna realize he's in the wrong room.
No.
All right. We gotta wrap up. Thanks so much for tuning in. And stick around for the afterbark, which will not be live, unfortunately. But yeah. Bye.